Hi planner friends, it's Trisha from Chocolate Musings here for another Plan With Me video. This time I'm setting up December. I think I'm going to break it up a bit. I've done the general layout for my month, but I need to ink in and paint parts of it. So I will do different videos for each section, but I wanted to give you an overview of how my month was going to look. Let's turn to the month here. In November, if you remember, oh, there's my habit tracker, which you can see I've not been doing so well at. I've got my Hello November, my November monthly, my planning and goals, and my weekly pages. And then I haven't shown you this one yet. This is kind of a free preview. This is my Christmas planning list and expenses. I thought this would be kind of a fun thing, and if you can see the paint that I used for the ribbons, it kind of glistens. Oh, it's on the tree as well over here. Then my habit tracker. I've kept track of my moods. The more yellow, green, and purple, the better. I've had quite a few productivity times. I decided to track by time, which is really helpful. I couldn't have just broken down a mood per day. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then I've got some challenges here and notes on a book I was reading. My baby's medicine tracker. And then this month, this is the Hello December month. I don't know if you recognize what the font is. That sure looks like I'm swearing at the month. But we'll see how that turns out. This month, I'm doing a theme. In November, the theme was simple. It was 12 by 12 boxes, and I continued that throughout the month. I'm a little bit more creative this month. I'm sure that you may figure it out if you are a die-hard fan on the next page, which is my monthly layout. I plan on painting this in red and outlining in white. And this page I will have one-liners from different movies that I watch. I thought that that would be a really fun way to celebrate the great movies that are oftentimes watched this time of year. This is the monthly overview calendar. I tried this one time in September and it flopped. But I'd like to try again because I think it looks really fun. Maybe I just didn't do it right. So here's a clue about what theme I'm doing. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. And then this is a decoder. If you don't know already, I'm sure the next page will give it away. He looks like a deranged Easter bunny. It's a pink nightmare. It's a Christmas story. Ralphie in his pink bunny outfit. So what I plan on doing is having different quotes around him surrounding that scene from the movie. So you notice that it starts with Friday the 1st, Saturday, and Sunday. I like to have my weekends together. I've talked about that before if you've seen it, but I do like to keep my weekends together, and I've been ending the month with the last day. So most months I will have a partial week or sometimes 2 partial weeks, as I did, I believe in November. Yes, in November I had 2 partial weeks, and it's kind of a weird break, but I really, really enjoy keeping the months together. So I will paint this. It'll be a lot of, it won't be a detailed painting, but it'll have some of the wrinkles, how big the suit was, you know, that type of thing. For the week plans, I'm keeping it very simple. It won't have really any restriction where I can go. So if I have more to do on a particular day, I can take up a bigger area. or I can split it into weekly to-dos. I really left it very open because this month can change very quickly. Having a more open schedule allows for me to not feel like I messed up my planner. So then the first full week, the infamous lamp, Fragile. It must be Italian, but I will come back and paint each one of these in later videos. So I'm just having smaller sections for each week. I will erase the line right here and just have squares. But again, having the different fun quotes, I really want to look back on this and have some great memories too. So this week, I triple dog dare you week. I figured this week will be one of the busiest and just for the preparation and the planning. My husband's birthday is the 17th, but I would like to have all of my Christmas shopping and everything done by this week. I figure that we will do some Christmas bucket list items this week as well. So it's very open, very clean, with a lot of space for me to doodle or write whatever I need to do for the upcoming plans. The next page, again, very simple with the weekdays, but I will have some very fun painting. I want to fill his hat with lettering. I really would like to learn more about composition. This is the guy at the very beginning of the movie when he is looking in the store window. And of course, the "you'll shoot your eye out." That is one of my favorite lines of all time. This week is Christmas week. I added some extra fun whimsy on this week. And as I was drawing out, these are going to be snowflakes. As I was drawing them out, I realized that snowflakes are just mandalas. And I probably said that completely wrong, my apologies. And I thought that was a really cool correlation. So I've never done a mandala before. I think they're beautiful, but they're a little bit overwhelming to me. I need to get better resources for drawing circles, I think. And of course the whoopee, a zeppelin. And oh, fudge, because everybody wants some fudge, right? Here's my little wink to you. So the next page is my habit and my moods. Last month, I did the circular design, and it's very hard to create. It is very hard to get the spacing even, and I just didn't want to spend that much time on it. And I thought this was a very appropriate facing page. I can't put my arms down. All he wanted to do was put his arms down. That was his goal. My habits I've got here, it's a little bit different than a regular horizontal where you turn and fill it out. It actually starts at the top and goes down. And then I've got my moods again, where I've got the 6 different time blocks of time that I track my moods. And it's been pretty helpful. I can tell you that a large reason why I haven't been filling this out is because I have not woken up in time to get things done. And I just let things go throughout the day. And by the end of the day, I'm too exhausted to get a majority of these done. And I lose my temper, different things like that. I really feel that I need to be going to bed earlier, which I've added on here. I've never had that before. And then I've also added a wake-up time. I recently read The Miracle Morning, and I'm a little bit behind the times on that, but I really did like it. There were some parts of it that I wasn't sure how I could implement in my life. You are supposed to customize it for you. And I've also been reading some other books on habits and habit formation and how to create habits, and it's been really insightful. I've really enjoyed it. I am tracking a majority of the same things, and so that I can add percentages and month-to-month comparison. I do like to keep track of some Instagram challenges. I'm working on my hand lettering and planner challenges and things like that. So I do like to have a page for keeping track of the challenges. And if ever I can combine a challenge, you better believe I will. So December, I'm hosting with a couple of great ladies, and we came up with a new idea for using different types of fonts. Check out my Instagram bio and my blog. I think that some of these ideas that we are using will be great for different ideas for headers in your bullet journal. Not necessarily the words for the prompts, and we're doing different font types. Every once in a while, you need a little bit of a change up. So it's a prompt with that. Go check it out if you haven't. This is the last page of my month. So of course, next month is January 2018. I can't believe it. So I believe I will have quite a bit of things I need to include on here for next year's planning as well as next month. And then I included a bucket list. Thought that this would be a great time to do one because the holiday season is just packed with so many family memories that we like to keep, and the traditions. And a lot of them are watching movies and going and doing things, but part of watching movies is I will make caramel popcorn, or we'll have a special treat, you know, that type of thing. Keeping family traditions is really important for me this time of year. And so I think that having a movie night on occasion will definitely help keep that up. And then we have our other Christmas bucket list. And I will come in and paint these. So I do want to show you one other thing that I have been doing. I've been keeping collections in the back of my bullet journal. I kind of like that, especially if they're collections that I don't want to get mixed in my previous plans. But that means that I am meeting it in the middle. And I think I'll have another probably 3 or so months left in this book. And then I will be looking for new planners. And I have some ideas of what I may decide to do. I may completely change up. I may stick with this one. So I hope you've enjoyed the flip through of my planner. I will upload the individual videos with completed pages, and the blog will have posts about each one. You can find the links in the description. I will also have links to the products that I use in the description as well, so you can check those out. I'd love to interact with you on whatever social media platform you choose. I've got links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest accounts, as well as a link to my blog if you'd like to follow along there. I hope you find a little holiday spirit, inspiration, or whatever else you're seeking as the year comes to a close. Remember to plan your life so you live beautifully, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.